captain, my first captain's pick for my team, Team World, as we go into battle with Team England. My first pick for Team World is Gabriel Batistuta. Batigo, what a striker, the most beautiful hair in football. Next up, we met a few years ago, Champions League final in Paris. I need that iconic left foot of yours. Up next, Dwight, I know how good you are, my silent assassin. Then it will be Luis Figo. Good friend of mine, loves golf, one of the best dribblers I've ever seen. Last one but not least, Peter Schmeichel. Amazing goalkeeper. He made so many good saves. Obviously, Manchester United. I'm sure that he'll make some great saves for our team. Can't wait. I'll see you all in Bangkok.
Captain of Team England for Rainwood Icons of Football. Today, I'm announcing my first captain's picks against Sergio Garcia's Team World. My first pick for Team England is Paul Scholes. He's won the most Premier League titles as an Englishman, was a maestro on the pitch. Let's hope he can bring it to the golf course. Next up, Paul Ince, the governor. Captained every team he played for, midfield warrior. We need a bit of steel in our team. Up next, Theo Walcott, the youngest on my team. We need to transfer some of that speed off the pitch to some clubhead speed. Next up, Robbie Fowler, Liverpool icon. Let's hope you're finishing on the golf course as good as you're finishing on the football field. Up next, Joe Hart, 2 times Premier League winner, and every team, especially mine, needs a safe pair of hands. I'm really happy with the squad I've assembled. Can't wait to see him play against Team World. Sergio, Team World, we're coming for you.
Robbie, it's your millionth time in Bangkok, of course.
Yes, I think I'm half tight, so yeah. Why not come over here and spend some fabulous time with fabulous people in a fabulous place? So whenever the chance I get to come to Thailand, I'm going to take it. Obviously, coming over as a golfer now instead of a footballer, and I'm going to embrace that as well.
Exciting times. Dwight York, you've been very active in Thailand since you've been here non-stop since you got off the plane here. And this afternoon, another 18 holes at Robinswood. How are you feeling, sir?
Well, I need to put this to bed among the English over there. So today, games among us, I've got to turn up and perform really well.
Today is the big one.
Yeah, today is the day. I'm going to send them back to England with some negative thoughts in their head.
Okay, Patrick, you guys played yesterday. Apparently, it was a draw, it was a tie, or what happened?
It was a draw.
It was a draw?
Yeah, there was no winner yesterday, so everything is going to be decided today.
Today is the one we're going to find out who's going to be the real winner. So apart from the golf, you guys have been doing some other exciting stuff here. We should also check out.
Just go back a bit. It wasn't a draw, by the way. We won yesterday.
ทีมนี้มั่นใจว่าชนะเมื่อวานเล่นกัน9 หลุม 10 หลุมนะฮะทีมอังกฤษมั่นใจว่าชนะแต่ว่าทีมเวิร์บอกว่าเฮ้ยมันใช่หรือเปล่าวันนี้ก็มีแก้มือจะตีกันครบ18 หลุมเลยและนอกจากการตีกอล์ฟที่นี่นะฮะก็พวกเขาได้มาทำกิจกรรมหลายอย่างในประเทศไทยครับซึ่งเราสามารถชมในวิดีโอตัวนี้ได้ครับ
Golf, Robinswood Golf Course. England, that's the rest of the world. Considering there's loads of water here, when we played a signature hole at Robinswood, Ireland hole, loads of water, over $10 million if you get a hole in one. Are you serious? This would be good practice for us. 5 shots each, baskets over there. The big one is worth 1, the big one's worth 2. Whoever gets the most points takes it.
That's right on my street now. Just turn up the heat, I didn't see here a little bit. Oh! No, it's in! I'm telling you to try it.
Just don't go in, you'll go in with the dinosaur.
There you go.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, okay.
It's 2-2.
So to settle it now, a little bit of crossbar channel. Oh, my hand slipped.
It's coming home.
He's coming home.
Rainwood icons of football, this is as good as you will get.
Paul Scholes, maybe?
Yeah, I played with Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
I played with Lewis Figo 2-3 years back at the Belfry. And all icons, all like top golfers. And I think what we've got to understand about this competition, it's not about just coming to play golf. You know, we're talking about people, competition, bonding, friendship, respect, all the stuff that we've received from you guys in Thailand. It's been absolutely amazing. But we're serious about our golf. We're passionate about our golf. We want to win. We're England. We want to win. And, you know, I think coming to Rainwood Park, I was just saying to Tom on the way in, when we come through the gates, it's a wow factor. The facilities, I mean, all the players that come here to feel that wow factor. And, you know, it smells of icons. You know, we want people to associate this type of structure with icons golf. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Excellent, right? พอบอกว่าหลังจากที่ได้ดูรายชื่อของทีมอังกฤษไปบางคนแล้วก็ถือว่ามีความมั่นใจนะครับแล้วก็เคยตีกอล์ฟกับบางคนก็ถือว่าเป็นนักฟุตบอลที่เก่งแล้วก็เป็นนักกอล์ฟที่เก่งด้วยครับเขาบอกว่าสถานที่เรย์วูดพาร์คแล้วก็โรบินสันกอล์ฟคลับแห่งนี้คือเหมาะกับไอคอนซีรีส์มากๆเลยแค่ขับเข้ามาแล้วก็เห็นมีความอลังการนะฮะความยิ่งใหญ่ของหมู่บ้านแล้วก็ของสนามกอล์ฟนี้จะทำให้นักกอล์ฟหรือนักฟุตบอลทุกท่านที่มาที่นี่ก็รู้สึกว่ามันตื่นเต้นมากขึ้นแล้วก็พร้อมที่จะลุยไปกับการตีกอล์ฟในมีนาปีหน้านะฮะจริงๆแล้วพวกเขาก็คือเป็นอดีตนักฟุตบอลจริงมาตีกอล์ฟก็เป็นไม่ได้เป็นอาชีพของเขาแต่ว่าพวกเขาก็มีความเป็นนักกีฬาสูงนะครับจริงจังมากกับการแข่งกอล์ฟในปีหน้าแน่นอนโรบินHow do you feel about your team's chances next year? I mean, you guys have got some really good golfers in there. We know that Dwight is also a very good golfer. How's Team England going to fare against Team World?
Yes, I'm confident. I mean, I've seen them play yesterday, so you know we're ready to.
You're more confident now.
We're ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was probably a little bit nervous yesterday, but when I see Patrick and White tee off, I'm confident. But in all fairness and all seriousness, I think what Paul was saying is we all love our golf. We all come here. We love the competitive side of it. Now, obviously, Team World and Team England will come here and will make it an exciting spectacle for the supporters and the fans who want to come here and you know come into this magnificent place. It's a great place to play golf, but it's also a great place to be victorious, and we're going to be victorious.
Very confident in the England team โอเคมั่นใจว่าทีมอังกฤษจะต้องเป็นทีมที่ชนะแน่นอนนะครับเพราะว่าแรกๆก็มีการเกรงกลัวเล็กน้อยนะฮะแต่ว่าพอเห็นวงสวิงของสองท่านนั้นแล้วเมื่อวานเขาบอกว่ามีความมั่นใจมากขึ้นทันทีเลยวันนี้ก็ดูอีกรอบนึงว่าจะเป็นยังไงบ้างด้วย non-stop smiling from you buddy How do you think about Robbie's words there?
Well, it's coming home, isn't it? Is that something that has been said for a long time? It's been coming home, right? I don't think it would be...
But that's the football, this is golf.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you say it all the time, you're coming home.
Really coming home.
I sure the audience, the media, everyone who is looking at the European team, I'm sure that's an exciting team when you look at Batistuta and the likes of Figo and Berger and the South. And you compare the England teams, not that they have great players, but I'm sure you will be fancying Team Europe.
Big names.
They're massive names, of course, and everybody is at that level. But I'm sure when you look at Team World, it would be the team that everyone would be keeping an eye on, and I'm sure we'll be coming victorious. I'm quietly confident with that as well.
Have you played with any of the Team World members? You played golf with any of those guys?
Yeah, I'm a golfer. Yeah, I'm a serious golfer.
Yeah.
And, I've had the privilege not just to grace their talent on the football pitch, but also to see it on the golf course. And I can tell you, we'll be ready for these guys.
The real deal. Patrick, how often do you golf when you're back home?
After practice yesterday, I realized that I have one road ahead of me before we come back here again.
You got time?
But I will get into it. I think what is good is that Icons of Football is bringing over 24 worldwide superstars, and it's going to be great for the fans, to not just watch football players playing golf, but also to meet their heroes, their icons, in person, get pictures, signatures. I think it is a opportunity of a lifetime for the fans to come over and watch the competition over 2 days.
Excellent. Yeah, looking forward to 24 icons of the game next March here. Just one more question. I mean, you played with Robbie on the pitch. You've seen him on the golf course. Are there any weaknesses you think you could exploit there on the golf course? What are his strengths? What are his strengths?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. Yesterday we only played a couple of holes and it was a draw. Today we're going to play 18. That's where you're going to show your strength. Yeah, I'm very confident.
In the long run,
like we're going to sleep very nicely on the plane home with Yorkie tonight. So.
Excellent. Have you played all 18 holes here yet, or you're in half the course, right?
We know obviously. I mean, Paul mentioned in one of the videos there, so I think there's going to be a charity element on one of the holes, which is obviously the 10 million challenge. That is a hole that we haven't played because obviously we can't because of contractual issues. That is one of the holes that we'll probably looking to go and see what it's like, and maybe get a little few ideas about how the green runs.
Exactly.
But we're looking forward to getting a knock and seeing most of the course. But I mean, what I have seen so far, it's genuinely one of the most impressive places I've seen. So I can't wait to go and experience it properly.
Spectacular. Paul, for those who don't know, tell us about the $10 million swing.
Oh, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. When you actually think, I mean, I've watched plenty of golf, I've played a lot of golf, but this is the first time we've ever witnessed or experienced or going to experience something like this. It's a $10 million swing. And it's not the money that goes to us. We do, obviously, me and Yorkie could do a little bet that whoever gets it, we're going to go half. So
that's the side bet.
That's the side bet. But the fact is that half of it goes to charity, which is more important than anything else. And any fan that walks through the gate and gets the right person who achieved that hole in one gets 200 tons. They get a share of the prize money. So it's a great cause more than anything. And we're looking forward to it as well, really much so. But going back to what Dwight and Patrick, I think when you talk about icons and you talk about legends in the game, they're not legends and icons because they're talented, because they're mentally tough. Unfortunately, these two are talented but mentally weak.
Mentally weak?
This is where we're going to take our advantage.
That's where it is.
Thank you.
What are some of their strengths and weaknesses that you saw?
They've got no strengths, plenty of weaknesses.
Sounds like a good win for TV.
I think one of the strengths for us yesterday was them turning up.
Yeah, they got emotional, really. How about the putting? I mean, the greens here are notoriously difficult.
Yeah, I'm glad you raised that point right there. What about the putting? We couldn't see.
Who's the better putter?
Dwight York, definitely.
Dwight is the best, yeah.
I mean, when you think about golf, I mean, Dwight York was the first golfer I've seen turn up on a golf course wearing football boots. Make it out what you will.
They didn't play with him.
No, he couldn't wear them on the green, but he'd go up and down the fairway, and he was wearing them.
Yorkie's short game is very good.
These two guys over there, they just like to wind us up, but we're not going to bite, we're not going to engage with them. Let them just have the fun today.
Let the golf do the talking.
Correct.
Sounds good นะใครที่ยังไม่ทราบนะฮะในการแข่งขันเรนวไอคอนฟุตบอลปีหน้านะครับผมจะมีสิ่งที่เรียกว่า$10 million swing นะครับผมที่นี่นะจะมีเป็นกอล์ฟหลุมที่เรียกว่าเป็นซิกเนเจอร์ครับเป็นหลุม12ครับเป็นไอแลนด์กรีนครับเป็นรูปทรงเป็นรูปแอปเปิลซึ่งก็ระยะประมาณ140-150 หลาครับมักจะมีลมแรงพอสมควรเป็นหลุมที่ยากเลยทีเดียวแต่ถ้าเกิดนักฟุตบอลหรือนักกอล์ฟคนไหนสามารถทำโฮลอินวันได้ในปีหน้าแล้วก็แฟนบอลที่เข้ามาเชียร์เขาเลือกถูกคนนะฮะจะมีพอตอยู่10 ล้านเหรียญนะฮะซึ่งแฟนที่เข้ามาชมก็จะได้รับเงินส่วนหนึ่งตรงนั้นด้วยและอีกครึ่งก็จะไปสู่การกุศลช่วยเหลือสังคมด้วยนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นก็มีโอกาสลุ้นมีโอกาสที่จะได้เงินกลับบ้านไปด้วยนะเพราะฉะนั้นมาเชียร์กันเยอะๆนะครับผมสำหรับปีหน้าครับจัดเต็มแน่นอนแล้วต่อไปครับเราจะเปิดโอกาสให้กับพี่ๆสื่อมวลชนครับถ้าเกิดมีคำถามอะไรที่อยากจะถามเป็น
venue, the first thing we have to look at is the guys. What place in the world is going to be attractive for these guys to want to travel to want to spend time with? They often bring their families with them, and for us, Thailand ticks all the boxes, every single box. So that's number one. And then, as I said before, there's a world-class facility here where they can showcase their skills. We've got global TV broadcast. This is live across numerous countries in the world. So we want people that come here to have an unbelievable experience, but we also want people on the other side of the world to see what Thailand has got to offer and what these guys are experiencing as well. So collectively, the rosters that we're lining up have 10 times more followers than the Ryder Cup teams. So we have significant reach digitally, and we've got to make sure that we get that exposure across all of their platforms. So lots of work to do in the next 6 months to get all those guys ready, but we're ready.
ก็พร้อมแน่นอนครับสำหรับปีหน้าการที่จะจัดทัวร์นาเมนต์ขึ้นมาครับทัวร์นาเมนต์ชื่อว่าจะมีการถ่ายทอดสดนะฮะไปสู่หลายๆประเทศทั่วโลกเลยแล้วก็ด้วยนักฟุตบอลที่จะมาตีนักกอล์ฟที่จะมาตีนะฮะก็มีฐานแฟนเบสที่กว้างมากๆเลยมีคนตามเป็นร้อยล้านเลยเพราะฉะนั้นก็จะเป็น exposure ที่ดีนะฮะสำหรับเรนพาร์คโรบินส์วูดกอล์ฟคลับแล้วก็ประเทศไทยรวมนะครับคุณวรพินิจครับถามนิดนึงนะสำหรับการจัดทัวร์นาเมนต์ระดับนี้แล้วจะต้องมีการเตรียมตัวอะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมครับสำหรับทางเวบูดพาร์คนี้
So actually we have prepared an extensive preparation for this event. 3 main key points: the hardware, the software, and the safety and cloud management. So hardware, just what Thomas just mentioned, is right. What we have in Ring Park is a top-notch facility, and we are the first one in Thailand to do a sub-air, which is a system to ensure a impeccable green condition that we have started to implement in Wentworth, and this one with the second one in Rainwood Group. So to ensure that the putting, the green condition will be just perfect. Well, that's the hardware part. The software part is about services. I think Thailand, when Thomas just mentioned about why did they, Thailand ticking all the boxes. Thailand service considered to be a world class, and without a doubt, we can do better than that. So we hope that on the software side with services and hospitality we have can ensure that not only the players but also the fans who will be coming to join us can feel that Thai is to be always the land of smiles and will be the land of services. The last part is the security. I think when we host this such a huge event, important factor that we need to consider is about security and crowd management. So we have started to prepare for to prepare, and also we'll start to implement the robust security and also crowd management to ensure again that not only just the fans but starting from the kids generation, starting from young to the old when they come, and they can feel that they are safe. So I think this is the 3 main points that we are working on, and hopefully, you all will see that happening in the event.
Looking forward to it. คุณหมอพินิจได้กล่าวถึง3 สิ่งนะที่ทางเวบูดพาร์คจะเตรียมสำหรับทัวร์นาเมนต์ในปีหน้านะครับอย่างแรกก็คือเรื่องของสนามแล้วก็ฟิสิลิตี้ต่างๆซึ่งก็อยู่ในระดับ world class อยู่แล้วระดับโลกก็พร้อมแน่นอนต่อไปจะเป็นเรื่องของการบริการครับหรือว่า service นะฮะที่ประเทศไทยของเราขึ้นชื่ออยู่แล้วซึ่งก็ดีอยู่แล้วแต่ว่าก็จะเพิ่มระดับนะฮะก็เตรียมให้พร้อมนะฮะสำหรับการรับทัวร์นาเมนต์ใหญ่แบบนี้แล้วก็ที่3ก็คือความปลอดภัยฮะสำคัญแน่นอนนะครับกับการที่จะมีคนเข้ามาอยู่ในสถานที่มากมายก็ยังไงก็มีเวลาอยู่สำหรับการเตรียมตัวพวกนี้แล้วก็เชื่อว่าซีรีส์ที่จะเกิดขึ้นปีหน้าก็คงจะสนุกกันอย่างแน่นอนนะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here.